turret, it's really difficult for you to tell if you're runi, especially if you're not going to continue jiggling, which is a risk to take.
Once that wall goes up, that should be the cue for, yeah, the Asher started to be used, but they're going to push him off. And the harbor wall, the only thing that's keeping him back for now.
Now almost could have gotten some spam done. Maybe a kill found from Leaf there. I like the confidence from him. He's the one who comes out a little bruised though from it, so they're gonna have to look for a little bit more. And this knife from TenZ is huge, huge value.
I mean, there are 8 players all huddled in to this little back hallway, and you know it's gonna be a bloodbath. The flash off the swing, and it's a couple kills going in favor of Cloud9 as they try to go for more, and they succeed.
Yeah, these frenzies are really good at following up right now. Sacy's in a world of hurt.
Zekken's in a really good position. If he can make a play out of it, because Sacy's gotten it back to normal. But Zekken falls. And it all goes down to Sacy, 17 HP, no armor to it, nothing but a classic, and it will not stand. Keep a close eye on runi here on the minimap. He's the one who's going to be able to cover the rotations. He may get a jump on this if the timing is right.
Look at Zellsis there as well, plugging the gap in his high tide. He missed the wall initially. It didn't cover spawn.
Continue to push forward as kills go back and forth. How much further does Leaf explore? How much more space does he get? Because you've got Marved, who's currently sandwiched right now between runi and, well, Leaf is dead. They get the kills they need.
And Zellsis is stuck in a really tough position right now with runi on the flank. He has to buy time, but runi's even spotted by the alarm bot, still gets it out though. It's still a plant for long.
That was the Spectre, but it's not going to be able to find any more damage. Sentinels find themselves around.
A very good anti-bonus.
Make that 4, excuse me, of Cloud9, who are just waiting to pounce. They've already got the harbor wall out. Jet is dashed out onto the site, and now they're going to follow everything behind this Cloud9 push, with the exception of jakee, who's covering the rotates. They invest the secrets, they invest taking space and art.
That's a great fake flash there coming in from Xeppaa as well, to allow Leaf to continue to push all the way up, and there's no help because TenZ has fallen back through into sewers, away from Marved, where they were both playing together earlier on in the round.
Zellsis 1 point away from having his ult online, in a position to be able to net it. Look for it off the flash.
That flash is beautiful again to get Zellsis off, and now jakee is going for this flank.
TenZ is in trouble. Does TenZ... No, they don't know. They've walked right by each other. They have no idea. And it's just TenZ by himself, so there's a very good chance he gets cleaned up.
Oh, wow.
Or he just gets away.
Wait, that was odd there.
That was
the communication very weird.
He's gonna try to Houdini himself out of this round. Can he stay alive? He takes down jakee.
2.8K, he might be able to buy, no. Might have been able to
spawn and then pivot around that. What do they do with this advanced setup though as they try to funnel their way out from art? They sub Zekken, who's playing back in a main, but remember, it's just a ghost.
Oh. Marv could have gotten a lot more damage there. He's a little quicker on the trigger because there's 2 players coming through his smoke. He did a good job of actually avoiding the first player, which was Leaf getting out on the site.
Should be a very clean round for Cloud9. The rest of the way, it's just 2 members of Sentinels that remain.
One enemy
they do
remaining.
lose 1. But pANcada Stinger now, the only thing left standing.
I really like how Cloud9 contacted up through right there.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that Sentinels had so much information down belong, in a main with Zek.
The Reckoning, a recommendation to reposition. And it's really just Marved who's back there.
Oh, there's a counter ult coming in here from spawn from Sacy.
Oh, he has a couple too many targets to look at. He's been tagged by the first. Leaf 38 HP. He's dead. Had no shot.
But you just used that Hunter's Fury, and runi now has his KJ ult that he's set up in a main right now. It's so hard to break. Have this Cosmic Divide, despite the fact that Sacy's getting detained right now, and you also have TenZ's ult.
They're going to have to push past it, though, if they want to take this fight. TenZ is already fallen. Zekken's on a flank, though. He's got the op. Just one around the corner, and he falls. How much more can they find, though? Time is running short.
This wall is terrible.
And it's brief. It's so dear. Zekken gets another one, but that spike's going to go off. There's no way in.
Very confused on that wall. It's like they didn't know where the spike was planted there.
It was almost...
While the lurkers are still on either side of the map.
Sacy was close. He does have a Phantom. He's the only one with a rifle in hand. There it is. You're finding value, but instantly drops.
And Marved almost quick enough there with his star to help out Sacy, but not quite fast enough. And I do like this adjustment. All these B hits that we've seen 2 of them right now, have come not through the main B long area, not through B long, but instead down B link and getting and completely avoiding this choke that you see on your screen right now, where the map is, where you can just put 1 star down to block it all off.
I mean, in general, it feels like they've done such a good job of just working the middle of
Marved
the
picked up a
map.
Vandal. He's coming on the flank, the backside of this. Oh, the high tide is perfect.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh. And surely that ends up in a like a pre-show segment somewhere.
Oh, no. And he got, I mean, the flash is perfect.
Yeah.
I'm just curious of why that high tide was so perfect. It's like he saw him before Marved right now.
Yeah.
So they're able to just get through this choke without anything, and that's gonna help.
pANcada's been able to reposition to the other side. He's in a really good spot here to make a play.
They're fighting straight up, flooding onto the site. Marved again this lurk.
Jake is in a really good spot too, though. Positioning on this has been so good, and the two youngsters, the only two that remain for Cloud9, it's just Jake left in this 1v1. He invests the pit, has the spike, up against Zekken, and Zekken wins the clutch!
One that could have swung everything for Sentinels here. Let's see if that's actually the case. A flash with the knives.
Oh, it's aggressive. Oh, the spam.
Not quite synced up there for Zekken. He had the call from TenZ, but went a little too fast. Let's see if TenZ can make up for it now with the Guardian.
A little Demon 1 cosplay out with that Guardian. Looking for the second, finds it. Xeppaa is beneath him though. He's taken care of, he's dealt with. The spike's gonna rotate out and they've found some space. By Jake across the middle of the map. Can he make a play? Because surely they have no idea where he is right now. TenZ is gonna be the first.
TenZ is normally the guy who should be aware of sewers. You saw him playing super passive here, jumping in the window. It's a free kill. Spike's not even coming over here. Jake is just trying to cause as much of a diversion as possible. The problem here is pANcada's not moving, and his turret is still up right now on this B side.
Yeah,
it's not going to get broken here.
There's nothing to remove that variable.
I'll be right now. And it's very important because there's a wall here from Astra if they do need to put it down.
The drone does spot him though. They have a really good idea of his position. It's gone 1 for 1.
That's the Cosmic Divide down too.
Zellsis not able to deliver in the 1v2. And that's another round for Sentinels.
Huge clutch from Zekken. Followed up.
I'm not understanding. There may be a timing window to play around.
That recall.
Drone spotting none. Holy smokes.
But it's a great trade from Leaf. So they're able to actually get back this control, and this wall is what
Looks like it was cleared. But the shock dart's there too. They know where he is. They want to push him. And it's a shock that's cleaned him up.
And this time the Cosmic Divide is good. It's actually blocking off the spike in this instance.
And they find the success here. The flash shot from TenZ, and Sacy gets 2. The third on the round, leaving Jake alone.
That's a much better approach on that round. And it's completely isolated here in Flowers. He needs to get onto the site in front of everything right now to actually help out Marved. Here he goes.
Peek out with the arm and the dash. Takes Jake down. And just waits. You see him daring. See if anyone challenges him. He has a shorty on the other side.
Once again, another key ult here. TenZ has his no command available for this retake.
Op still healthy, still in play. And there's that ult that you were just referring to. Marved on the swing, and Xeppaa with 2 massive kills. Can Marv keep him back?
Just posted up in Flowers there. Xeppaa doing such good work.
That's such a close angle, man. A triple face. And the shorty, how is he still alive? Finally meets his demise.
Very strange high tide to actually just allow a plant really early, and Leaf is gonna go through it.
I mean, he's got the Reckoning to scale up with. He's got the cover of the lockdown, and he's got a kill onto TenZ.
I mean, there's miscommunication there. TenZ not really aware how far Leaf is.
Yeah, he's already netted himself a second one with the third. Possibly. pANcada, oh, it's actually Marved, but pANcada may have found a timing here.
This guy's just farming.
He's tucked behind the orb, and he doesn't land the shots. Leaves on the courts for an ace. And Zekken's on the other side. He's got the op. Last round of the half. No reason to convert it, and Leaf delivers.
In the time between the regular season and now here at LCQ. That's a great pick.
Yeah, interesting that Leaf decided to peek ahead of that. I thought there may have been a flash route from Xeppaa for him to swing out from, but that spike is sitting out no man's land right now.
I mean, this wall is so difficult to get through still.
Jake reaches across it, gets a third kill on the round, but Marv managed to scoop up the spike. So they decide to throw the brakes on the round, hold for just a moment, let things settle before they creep forward. Another clean shot.
Fantastic awareness there from Runi on the gap there in that wall. That high tide, because of the elevation of that little map there, actually bricked out. So Zellsis called it in for him, and runi's just peeking right into it. You thought that the player on Sentinels there was going to be able to take advantage of it, but instead gets his head ripped off.
Sacy's waiting to see if anyone challenges. The turret, he's got the shot! So close to hitting the second! But he has to reload, and now with 10 seconds left, he has to commit to the spike. Round far from over there as he gets another shot. How many more of these will you get? He drops down beneath them. He's on the hunt, he's on the chase, and runi wins the round.
You thought that might be another vintage Sacy. Caution from TenZ again. They're not just, it's not clean.
No.
There's always, the pop flashes are always set up for it, but it's either not practiced or something's going wrong with it today.
Yeah, just a little off. I will say, though, we've talked about them a couple of times. The youngsters on the side of Cloud9
have been apart.
Very good. Balance, if I'm not mistaken.
Early lockdown used, and I think that's to try to bait Sacy into not using his own Hunter's Fury here to cancel it out.
Ults exchange, 1 for 1. Cloud9 with 3 left. And one of them is still on the other side of the map. Jake is still so far removed from the play.
How do you get Leaf active here? This wall needs to be used to get him into that call, I believe. It's about to fall.
He's taking one down. Zekken's back there. The cloud burst intended to be one way, and he switched weapons.
Oh, the turret just got broken here from Jake. It's pulling pANcada back. He's low HP. This fight is crucial.
Can Jake take him down? Yes. The first one through. A 2 for 2 turns into a 1v2. Zellsis with the ult. Zellsis with the kill. 18 HP now.
And now you have
on the tap. Daring for the swing. Where's the challenge? There it is. Zekken reads it beautifully.
Zekken.
Play set up, and they just haven't pulled the trigger on it. Either way, they're pulling the trigger out on towards A. Zekken from up top takes Xeppaa down. They have full control.
Entering with his knives while the op is going to be a backup now.
Like a watch tower over the top. Zekken with 3. Looking for the 4th, finds it. Are we due for another ace? Just narrowly missing, but the classic dust.
Xeppaa's trying to punish the orb pickup there. Meanwhile, they're pushing down mid, and Jake still finding value again with the shares. Leaf with a follow-up too.
I mean, Leaf's positioning there is just perfect. It's on the back of its head, but it can't look forward. Either way, position spotted. Sacy getting one of the kills. They've gotten it down to a 2v3.
Oh, that dart's really deep in the spawn too. He actually gets a lot of information on what's going on. pANcada's gonna be able to potentially rejoin him, not only through B-Link, but also all the way up long, and it's planted for them. How's the delay gonna happen?
pANcada has 2 nanos. Sacy has 2 shock darts. Could the utility be the difference maker? No, it's a swing out. It's an aggressive one. The wall keeping both of them back. And they fill in the space behind it. There's the first nano. The second, too, but Zellsis has gotten it to half. That's 3/4 of the way now. Unless the spam hits, he's gonna take it. He does! The kills come through, but it's a thrifty for Cloud9.
What happened to those mollies? See ulting on the back line for the execute for Zekken to go in.
All he's doing is splitting the uprights. He didn't tag a single person. Runi gets cleaned up anyway. But the Cosmic Divide keeps them back for now. It's going to be another fight, just like the pistol. Is this where it all ends? It's actually just Zekken up here, and it's 1 for 1. Everyone else backed off.
And there's a pit, remember, that can go down. So obscure them while they go for a defuse with the Seekers, too, to pressure them. They have to continue fighting.
In the face of the Seekers, Jake's already on the tap. He doesn't even worry about the pit. He got half. Yeah, the gravity wall's been used. He still has the pit as the safety valve. And Zellsis is just gonna hold it the whole way. No, he gets stopped. Jake does too. We play another round.
He just gets the spam down from Zellsis last round.
Marved is here. There are a lot. He doesn't get a single one. That was also the only rifle that Cloud9 had. But that's gonna be what pushes him off. The pit will subside. And now the action ensues on B. They've gotten out. TenZ should be getting the spike down, and he does. One step closer. The 4 remaining members of Cloud9 all huddled up as the last is still rotating in through mid. Zekken with the Cloudburst, finding some space, tucking away, staying alive for another one. The Sentinels have gotten this thing very competitive. Just the rifle in the hands of Xeppaa now. 2 pistols, trying to keep it around him. and I don't know that they're going to be able to do so. Zellsis with the Sheriff in a 1v3, and he cannot answer the call. Onto the site right now.
Oh, planning really deep on the site. You saw Sentinels fighting hard deep in the site for these post plants.
Sacy's down.
They're full committing right now, trying to stay off of that lockdown. But if they get that space, it could be really brutal.
Leaf falling 2. 4v4. There's the ult. He spots him. He sees him. Runi's still alive.
And this is devastating. Is that nade gonna actually succeed? No, it misses. It misses the lockdown.
Just barely. Zekken's not finding any of it.
And guys, the plant is in here. It is completely safe right now.
Can Marved and pANcada keep it up? Can they keep it alive? One of them detained. Jake has already gotten it to half. Xeppaa cleaning one up 3/4 of the way. 90%, it's done. Pearl goes in favor of Cloud9. Should provide some cover, and yeah, you instantly see the turnaround from Runi.
They're gonna push spawn because of that. Turret finding some pings.
Yeah, but can Sentinels hold them back? Marved and Zekken have both gotten a couple, and you still have pANcada who's here close by. They didn't find any solace in spawn. They didn't find any room to breathe on site.
Marv clothesline them at the same time, right? He's just still sitting here in Jen. Inside his spawn, behind the smoke.
Are we?
Yeah, satchel out.
Oh,
Flash as well.
Oh, that's so pretty, but it's so well considered.
TenZ is going for it still, even further. Xeppaa's full blind. Everybody's blind. Follow-up from Sacy is disgusting, though. Just a stinger. And he gets both killed. Scratching his head on that one, but Sacy still combining for a massive round to convert the bonus instantly.
He's got 4 on the round, and that's a bonus.
Nice pinch on the north side.
Once again fast and once again considered.
If they start denying these eco rounds from going Cloud9's way, they're going to have a really nice time here on Fracture. Mind you, remember, Zellsis was literally going for the breach ult.
Yeah, but he's got it now.
Just now got it. He was going for that in the second round. He got to a point where he was 2 off.
Yeah, we had that whole crazy 3rd round thing where no one saw anything for a while, but now he's back to his old ways. And you're right, now with that Rolling Thunder this early, you question what the investment is here. I mean, maybe if you get, what, 1 more kill?
Is he really going to invest it? With that, probably they know the players on site. They're trying to molly him right now. But the rest of the Sentinels are getting on here. Here's the breach ult.
Yeah, but they haven't cleared all it so they can take the fight. But Sacy and Marv, both there. Both receive. And of course, it's Runi's Sheriff. He's got the Singer now, switches to the better gun, but not able to land the shot. 4-0 lead.
Swap pANcada over towards the A side and said, look how deep his camera is.
Note here, Zekken has his ult, but no satchels. Swings out, off of the Rolling Thunder, finds 1 kill, a second.
Thought he had an extra satchel there. Now checks under as well, and he's completely denied the space. That's another 10 seconds off the clock.
Yeah.
Leaf snatches
3 of them.
And he plays passive in tower. He's going to give it up and try to challenge Leaf alone.
Oh, the flash out from Breach was very pretty there. There's the orbital strike again, just buying time. We're down to 15 seconds left in the round. They still haven't made their way out. Now the guns ensue, and that's another round for Sentinels.
The fact that they have no knife all the way through, this time it's slow. It's not the double satchel from Zekken, but there's a lot more players here.
The setup there is for it. They have the fault line, they have the flashes.
Xeppaa's just dead.
But you're right, this time, Leaf in a position to make a play, and he's able to clean up 2.
He's chasing him down like he's still playing Jet. Just crazy. Now, they've actually gotten 2 ults off of that. Leaf got his lockdown up, Xeppaa as well with his showstopper. But again, it's on this eco round, and they're going to invest it anyways. They really need a stop.
It didn't work last time. Can they do it here?
Back through arcade for 3 players, all 3 of Sentinels right now.
Note that Xeppaa's up in tower right now. He has the showstopper. No satchels to work with.
15 HP, though. That can easily get punished if he pops it.
Do they dare invest another ult? They've gotten it down to a 2v2, and there it is.
Oh!
He's pushing him. Yeah, he's got to run out. He's got to get away. Ult not finding the kill.
Again, the Brazilians.
Time a factor now. Xeppaa falls. Can Zellsis 1v2? No! Another round for the defensive side. Iron Zekken's been on a freaking proper heater this entire series.
Oh.
That nade is going to cause problems. That's another kill influenced by Zekken.
What a combo, too.
And it's not going to go off. They have no idea. TenZ timing on this is pretty. He gets them both. How on earth? Okay, maybe this is how. Zepp and Zellsis combined for 3.
That nade is way too deep.
Rolling Thunder in play for Zellsis. Does he invest?
He has to get half. Is he going to get it? Yes, half,
he does.
at least.
But Zellsis now pushing forward, and Zellsis with 3. The Red Bull clutch for Cloud9. Then will still have their hands on the steering wheel here. That's very fast. That's very aggressive, and that's another kill for Xeppaa.
That's a trade, though, from Sacy still.
The round's been thrown into disarray.
Joining back up with Leaf. pANcada's exploring.
Jake's his ult.
Oh, he's so close.
30 seconds left.
That's big. There's the ult.
He gets the stun off,
to
though.
do whatever he can to keep them back in the time. pANcada on the swing is great. Eventually does fall. Zellsis once again a 1v2. Once again a clutch situation. The emotional leader for Cloud9 in a position to swing things heavily their way. He's gotten it down to 1. 10 seconds left, though. He's got to commit to it. He spots him, and zekken cleans him up.
Through and got broken inside of halls right now.
Just pistols for Cloud9. 3 ults on the side of Sentinels here, too. They're pushing forward off of the Trailblazer, off of the flashes. Once again, nobody can see a thing. This looks like this is going to be cleaned up pretty effortlessly. I say that, of course.
Oh!
But Zellsis and Jay keep it interesting.
Somehow Zellsis has his ult again. Remember, 2 rounds ago, he used it to clutch up that one round that Cloud9 has won.
He has been farming these orbs. Another ult invested. pANcada just narrowly
Zekken has his nade.
missing the timing, and he's weak.
Planted.
But manages to get away, just strafes right into the crosshair of pANcada. Jake, 1v1. He's so weak, but he swings out! That was so...
Oh, big ult with the aftershock too.
They're ahead of it, though, and I don't think they realize.
No, that was just beautiful. That's a combination that Fnatic have been using a lot. Aftershock into the Brim ult, and that nets 2 kills for free.
The controlling of the space is beautiful. Sentinels up in numbers. They have an op in the hands of TenZ.
Bomb grenade out.
Zekken 1 point away from the showstopper.
This was a round that Sentinels could have gotten reset. The amount of ults that are popping off right now is crazy.
Just watching an ult simulator. Every single round feels like it has some sort of explosive go. And here's one of them.
The trip.
Oh, the trip! He can't get through.
Oh, it's canceled. TenZ just ulted him.
Gosh, he played that so well. The first trip considered, the second was the problem, and then the ult out from TenZ.
And it's crazy too, because that ult could have come out much, much earlier for TenZ inside a spawn there to cancel that ult. But because he's hopping.
Other side, Zekken has ult. There's the fault line, the flash, he's right up on top of him.
I mean, he's in position now to
I don't think
follow up on it.
I don't think he ever saw him. How does that?
That is one of the most difficult positions to ult at because of the various geometries right there. Classic Razor moment. And Cloud9 now on the possibility of ecoing again, but the kill's coming back. They do get the lockdown, and constantly they're investing here in round 11.
Jake, hey, oh my gosh.
That gun barrel actually baited him into thinking that he's going to get a kill on the close player. Forgets about the longer angle.
Zellsis on the swing, right into his death. Another round for Sentinels.
Satcheling through with the breach done. Cloud9's trying to react into sand right now and go for a split, but they're getting chased down like it's pistol.
I mean, Marved just got hunted down too.
Everybody's dead. They're coming all the way back through halls right now. Cloud9 has the opportunity to even go through spawn right now.
Sacy has his ult. Where does he choose to use it? Right into pushing Runi back, but he somehow manages to get away. He's being chased. TenZ finds him. Xeppaa turning the flash. The smoke keeping them at bay, but that's just brutal. Xeppaa understanding where the last one is. It's Jake who gets the kill, and that gets Cloud9 to 3.
Very early on.
I mean, they've taken everything.
But be careful here. There's a kill setup with the alarm bot and that nano swarm under the A side. See if Sacy actually determines and plants in that position. No, he won't.
Really nice nade. Zekken finding some space in the cover of the smoke.
Satchel out.
Hey, this is all just buying time. How are we this far into the round and nobody's died? There's the first to go down. Xeppaa swinging out, cleaning up the opposing rays. 4v4 here. So many members of Cloud9 are just so weak, man. Runi is nothing but a sliver of health. But Leaf getting 2 keeps things interesting. 2v2 here, and it all falls down on Runi. He cannot deliver. He cannot. He's got the alarm bot, though. He's going to have to deal with that. Meanwhile, what?
He's just been disgusting. I mean, proving why he was one of the first people to be picked up for a team in the offseason. Off of the scattered remains of Xeppaa.
The kid is the truth, man. 2 filthy kills. He's still healthy. He's still.
Some of the players who are struggling a little bit. In terms of Runi, for example, had a very rough half. They might get all punished here. The stun. The C's actually delays a little bit, so it actually nullifies the stun. Cloud9 hanging on to just these 3 guns right now instead for Cloud9. And pANcada's already spotted it off. And that's why you're seeing the reaction to here. Zekken immediately pouncing on the knife, clearing everything there. So much space gained.
Keep an eye on Marved ult here. Well done by Xeppaa. Upgrades the weapon.
And even if, you know, Cloud9 starts stringing a couple rounds together, they need to as well have ults to go blow for blow with Mars. That's going to come up, with Sacy that's going to come up. Yeah. Those 2 in combination can be really nasty. The good thing that they don't have to worry about is they don't have to save Jakes if he ever gets it up for a KJ ult in this instance.
TenZ spotting the knee of Runi. The smoke timing is great, provides just enough cover for TenZ to swing out. Get another kill. Xeppaa with so many targets to deal with does take down TenZ, but that's all it is. A 3v3 now, Runi weak. Spike committed, and they still have Marv's ult to play with.
He didn't get the plan either.
Oh, that's bold. The cage, the smoke, and there were just too many crosshairs trained on him. That gets Cloud9 to 4.
I still have 2-3 split through A here. And Cloud9 denying the weaker side right now, which gives the space towards them for taking the site. They have to hold on. And there's the pre-bolt.
There's nowhere for them to go! Xeppaa's dead! Zellsis is close too. Still manages to stay alive, get the kill, and they push back on the trap that they found themselves in. And they push their way into what should be another round. Unless Sacy can pull off an absolute miracle.
Fighting back.
A 1v4, 1v2 now. There were just too many targets.
That's classic Zellsis right there, which is leading them as it gets broken to actually push through drop, but this is going to come very late. Second, great satchel, and the first 2 picks give him not only the ults, but a huge 5v3 advantage right now.
And for this to be how things close out, it goes back to the decisive aggression from Sentinels that we saw so much on the defensive side.
Comes the ult too.
Now we're seeing it on its.
Oh no!
That hurts.
A lot of damage to him. Leaf 1 HP. Breach ult coming in from Zellsis 2. Can they make this work? 2 kills. It's a 3v3.
How is Leaf alive? How is he alive? How have they gotten this round this far?
1 enemy remaining.
Zellsis. Clutch situation again, and this time it's not going to work out. pANcada cleans it out as Sentinels take map 2.
Very early aggression.
On the defensive side, you see it here. I mean, they've already taken all of mid. Zellsis is in a really good position to punch back, though. They've got to take care of Jake, and they have to do it fast before they're pinched. The flash is pretty. The swing from Zellsis is there. He's only able to get one, though. Well handled by TenZ as it trades back and forth.
Oh, Sacy tried to trade TenZ there, but got punished for it. Now Marved, they're completely unaware that he could be here, and he gets 2 of them.
Gosh. Man, I thought he had a chance to get them all. It was so prettily set up. So clean, but now 1v1. Runi with the spike. Planted. pANcada is going to be showing up a little late. No utility here to play around. It's just the ghost. They swing out and almost all the shots miss, but Runi makes the last one count. Pistol Cloud9.
Try to punish the Viper, who's trying to place down this orb in middle. And you're going to see pANcada try to set up right now. With the Molly coming at the same time, they get through it, and they give up all the space right now. Martin's in a world of hurt.
And it was so dry. They just walk out, they get the kill that they need onto Zekken, and then they move forward. You see the satchel out from Xeppaa as he clears out the rest of B.
Very calm and collected from Marv, just walking off of sight.
Because you were right, he was in trouble.
His flank. Oh my goodness.
Gravity Well pulls him off. The spike has not been planted yet. And now the other resources of Sentinels have arrived. TenZ getting the kill on his Xeppaa, numbers in favor of the defense. Spike still not committed. It looks like they're just buying time for Leaf to maybe find an opening. But you see pANcada on the... It is. But that's the thing. It's no... Oh my gosh! Dude, I thought the timing was there! pANcada does still deal with them. Rooney's left in a 1v3 and he gets dropped. And and that was it.
To rotate. Look at TenZ's position though. He's got a judge up close.
The gravity wall's there. He still plucks him out of the sky. Does get traded though. The spam out from Sacy, not connecting, not landing. The flash from the swing, and zekken looking for another, but Jake provides the cover. Now neural theft. Feeling the positions of where the remaining ones lie. Numbers in favor of Cloud9, but the spike is still not out. This is not a clean situation yet. Leaf is very weak. Manages to find the window to cross though.
He gets all the way into. He's going to be able to get the plant down.
It's a flash. Zellsis in a really good spot here. He's going to go unchecked. Yep.
Remaining.
It's just too easy when it's things like that. What can pANcada do? He's gotten it down to a 1v2. 57 HP though, and you see Leaf getting healed up. The shot to threaten the drop. Do they dare challenge? Do they dare swing? pANcada really with no other options at this point. Has to jump down. No attempts to conceal. Time is short, and options are limited. That's another round for...
Thought it was only the Cypher. He does get the trip, and there is a stun. Can they save him? Yes!
That was so well set up by Cloud9. They knew that they would take the bait.
And Leaf's position is absolutely twisting. I'm looking to see right now. Marved is up behind him. He's not going to take that stairs. Flank back into the backside of ropes to catch Leaf in this case. He doesn't know he's there, and this is a lot safer for him to go for.
Zekken's in a really good spot. He's gotten 2 switches to the classic and gets 3. Now with ult, expecting more, and he's not wrong. Zellsis just on the other side of the box. The flash, he's gonna go forward. He does check it, he gets the kill. 4 for zekken. runi dropped a thrifty round for Sentinels. Contact here.
The fact that that flash cleared all the way back right now gives him this angle. He can fight here easily, but he misses the shot. Zellsis with the jiggle is too strong. Seeker's activated now, definitely an opportunity to go for this thrifty win for Cloud9.
And it seems like they're converting on it. They've gotten the op, they've gotten upgraded weapons. It's just Jake who has a sheriff now, and we know how good he can be with it.
Again, a safe plant. Marved has his Cosmic Divide, but it's really difficult to use unless this gets down to 1v1, and he can actually wall off that spike to go for a defuse against somebody like Zellsis. I think Zellsis thinks the save is coming in right now, but that flash will definitely pull him back right now.
The 2 youngsters for Cloud9 are weak.
1 enemy remaining.
But it doesn't seem to matter.
Zekken's out elbow. If he just sticks here, stays here, he might be able to actually get an extra kill eventually.
They know.
Yeah.
What? He's out
now. Yes. Great movement there, too. Strafing through the air with the satchel.
I mean, you want to try to... runi's the last one here.
Oh, this is a free op. He can't get out now. And Zekken's not going to continue to challenge, but...
Zellsis will.
runi? Oh my goodness.
That was uncomfortable.
Love this Cosmic Divide too. Gives him a lot of space in the spawn to play with.
Oh, they're both used. The Seekers, Xeppaa, waiting. There's no one who's gonna swing out. Oh, he was right next to him. TenZ finding one with the op while Xeppaa's still alive. He's still gone unchecked. Not able to get the last, but the damage has been dealt. Now problems ensue. A 3v3, the Cosmic Divides both finally start to dissipate. See the gravity well on the spike to delay. runi on the swing, he's got the fault line to help with 2, and it's gonna land right out onto Sacy, and he still gets a kill. Zellsis from up top though, it's a 1v2.
Saw that he was off.
Yeah, time is so short. I don't know that he's gonna be able to pull this off. What a round.
Gonna come a lot faster, but I love that Zellsis is holding onto that cage. The nade is gonna actually deny the plant, maybe get a kill, yes.
Zekken again.
Second phase is going to be to use these flashes to actually try to counteract the players still sitting here on ramp.
There's the first flash. Zekken swinging his way out, following the fault line. There's another flash, but Zekken falls. Neural theft now used. Xeppaa trying to keep them back. There are way too many targets there, but Cloud9's gun difference on full display.
Fantastic help from Leaf there, joining in with the rest of them. But wall goes up right now. They're isolating fights. Oh! pANcada goes huge! And that one right there is because this wall comes back up here for pANcada. Look at it. All the decay is coming in huge. And MC has to be furious. Back here on backside. He does find one. Stun coming in, but he has dash active.
And he gets out.
And Zekken's here to support him.
There is someone here.
The Sky's job as an anchor here is so important, but Marved, with that flash, he thinks he's going to be safe for a couple more seconds. So he's trying to cross into sight to get into an anchored position. Move.
Another round was seemingly in disarray. Another off shot and another kill for TenZ.
I mean, talk about disarray right there. Leaf is completely by himself going for that pick through heaven.
30 seconds left.
And right into the op where he kind of knew. That's the sort of thing that maybe he's expecting TenZ to have fallen all the way back over towards A, especially after that kill. And finally, one of those picks works out.
That's the second time Zellsis just disrespectfully swings and takes a fight and wins it out. I thought Sacy was going to be able to control that for sure. But now with 12 seconds left, once again, look at the minimap. Nobody knows where to go.
Oh,
the spike is just now landing on B. Everyone else is halfway across the map.
And TenZ running through right now. Oh my goodness. He realized just then that the spike was actually planning on B.
It's crazy to me.
Op.
It's crazy to me how often we'll see just
one more shot.
Left.
There's nobody on site right now, Doug. They've just used the aftershock too. They don't really have any util.
No.
Is anybody getting on the spike?
Time is so short. They can just spam their way through this. Sacy, surely he can't.
Oh my God, no.
There's no way, right? There's no way.
And they don't have to worry about it. Cosmic Divide coming through, Secrets to follow, 2 players on site.
pANcada finding some space, tucking behind, but Zellsis, look at his position! He just holds W, mows him over! I mean, what a play! Again, continuing this disrespect. From a Cypher roll, Zellsis just feels like he's taking
Get nullified. TenZ has had more value playing with the Vandal and his knives than anything else so far in this game. It's because it's so difficult. There's stuff like that breach stun going in against the B main player with the grab ball going off at the same time.
And the sky flash, and I mean, there are layers to the stuff. Yeah.
There's so many things to get through as the op player, and
he's got to be careful here. The pANcada has to be able to hold mid. Nice, well done by TenZ.
Runi's breach ult could allow Zellsis to pounce out, but this is early. This is for the role players. Oh, Zekken's not caught.
A 1-for-1 there. The spike's still not out. The op's still in play. It is repositioned now. And it seems like continuing to push the pace. And pANcada's there to receive. Off of this, I mean, Sentinels in just a much more comfortable position. Much more comfortable of a situation.
30 seconds
They
left.
can turn all their attention towards A. They see them dropping out. Zellsis has been dealt with.
Runi just 1v1 the op of TenZ right there.
He's running forward. It's a 1v3, yes, spike. Time is short. And he's gone quiet.
Sacy did such a good job getting off site there
10
through that
seconds
smoke,
left.
and everybody's here ready to fight. So Sentinels will end slightly off meta for specifically that reason.
Yeah. Oh, that was gross. Nice shot by Jake. I remember early in the season as we were getting to know the kid, how aggressive he likes to be. That may have been a bit too much. But he still walks away with one. Xeppaa not able to find a second with the frenzy as zekken responds. 54 HP, dropping down now. Spike in no man's land, but zekken is the one who has to contain. He has to be able to hold them back to provide space for them to go.
Smoke from Marved allows the spike to get crossed now over, and Marved fills that space to hold on to it. But Runi's fault line will be back up. Leaf's flash as well, close to coming back up. There's the stun, it's beautiful.
The fault line was gorgeous.
And it's off the spike plant too.
Player standing.
Oh, it's falling apart for Sentinels here.
B.
And funnily enough, Marved is the guy who's going to be taking that first contact down in hell, and
30
instead,
seconds left.
both of his teammates died. Again, that was the spike plant going down. The stun came through. Zekken was in that line of fire, so he gets caught by it as Leaf swings and the smoke fades.
He taps to threaten the swing. Looks in spawn, looks heaven, nothing found the second time. Trouble. He's gonna have to reposition play around the smoke, and he dares, swings out and take a fight. I guess he really had no other option.
That's that Bulldog down. Now it's a 5v4 right now for Sentinels.
It's a 5v3 now as Leaf falls too. That flash not deep enough to hit anything. Swing of the fault line, and you can see it was an attempt to take space by Xeppaa. All he did was walk into his death. Now Runi not able to find anything either. Bigger.
Somehow they're still rotating into Runi as the kill goes in favor up in male. But this is going to be a fault line angle that is brutal to get through right now for Sentinels. They're getting the right timing though. Runi's gotten off. And it's all this pressure right now because this wall coming up from the Viper
pANcada,
on Sentinels right now, pANcada.
And he could be able to find a timing for a late flank, a late rotate.
I have this spike.
He is going to be the
30
pivot
seconds
point.
left.
If he can find more value.
Oh my, he saw him, he saw him. Leaf saw him.
He turned back, and now there are two here, Zellsis and Leaf. Zellsis is the one who cleans him up, but through all of that, the spike has been planted.
They know now that there's actually a 1v1 here, potentially. Rooney's joining the fray, though.
Oh, you see that utility out. Marved is there, the satchel. You see the flash swing. They've managed to push him off a little bit further. Push them back just a bit.
Oh, this star as well could really delay them. Grab all in. This delay is crazy, but he still gets the kill.
Rooney delivering. 4v2 here. TenZ swinging out. He cleans him up. Xeppaa's dead. Marved gets another. How are they holding him back? It's all out onto Zellsis with 11 HP. The swing out, and he falls. What a round by Sentinels. We continue to push the pace. And this time the aggression is going to find some value. There's the showstopper used. Jake gets cleaned up, but they want to continue to fight for this garage space. The defense has dug their feet into the ground, though.
Over.
Util is still up, though.
Trips are up.
He's gotten over.
I think he heard them both right now. They're looking for him again.
There it is. The first cleared out, and they tuck. They duck right into Xeppaa, who's up top, but Zekken's gotten 3 on the round.
How did they get those kills right there? Everybody's stunned up, it looked like.
He has no armor now.
Spike
Rooney,
planted.
we talk about your sheriff a lot, brother. And it needed to deliver back towards A. Where
Here comes
you
the
mentioned,
push.
There's the push. The flash, he can't see anything. He's so dead. He's so done. But are they expecting 2? I don't think he's expecting 2. The Hatless Cypher's dropped. And now Cosmic Divide to keep them back.
Discipline spot here from Leaf.
Can he find value? Do they check? Do they check? It happens so many times. TenZ falls, and now Seeker's used into the face of another Cosmic Divide. He has to tuck down. He's got to get away.
Pivot's on the way, too. Leaf is really fast behind them. There's going to be a challenge here for Jake as well.
He's so far ahead, and he's behind the wall. They have no idea. He satchels across, somehow still gets a kill onto Zekken. Holds his ground. Looks for another. Gets it. 5 HP. Looking for the last. How the heck has the kid done that? And he doesn't overheat. He doesn't swing out. Calms his nerve. Allows the help to show up. Leaf is there. Sacy's gotten it, but it's a 3K from Leaf that cleans it. So much utility from the sky.
Yeah, frenzy here from Xeppaa.
34 HP.
Rooney's got the breach ult. Yeah, it's coming in.
The satchel was really good to delay and to keep back the swing. But TenZ deciding he's going to take matters into his own hands. Pulls out the blades, get another.
I've got your
Rotates come in right now. These Seekers should show them that there's a lot of pressure here. Seconds. TenZ is going in anyways.
It was a 5v4, but Leaf has kept it back. He's already gotten 3 with the rifle, but pANcada doing a bit of his own as pANcada gets 4.
Are you kidding me?
Tate.
Yep.
This is just like the previous round. They already have 3 here, and they still have the utility they're gonna have to deal with. Look at Leaf. His position's so good. Leaf gets 3.
Down A.
TenZ is left alone.
50 seconds to work this 1v3. And remember, this is to keep Cloud9 off of match point right now. So much work to do.
This would be...
Xeppaa's position's too good.
Yeah.
Too good.
Just so well considered.
Smokes.
There's just no way you expect that.
Gotta see the eco here. There is Vandals here for Sentinels. Do or die, though.
Oh,
First kill.
That might have been one of them. There's the nade. It's deep. Xeppaa on the swing. He's taken over. He's pushing forward. The Maelstrom left in Mael. That's another kill.
Oh, no.
All 3 of them are there. You just saw another Astra go down. Xeppaa with 3 on the round, and this might be it. He's put him away, and he might do it all on his own. Xeppaa's gotten 4. All onto Sacy.
And Jake is in the position just to end this round. There's no way you check this late in this one in a 1v4.
How patient is he? Has he really spent the entire round up there?
30
The
seconds
entire
left.
round. If he walks out here. Patience pays off for Cloud9.